Well, hello there, and welcome to the 2023 Neighbors for Neighbors Holiday Special. I'm your host, Cynthia Demas. Neighbors for Neighbors is a nonprofit, been around for about 30 years now, and we connect those in need with those who can help. Today we are unwrapping all of the wonderful success stories of 2023. And one of the most important things with what we do is community engagement, whether we're dealing with businesses or nonprofits, going into the heart of their community. LA-based actor and producer Richardson Cherry and his nonprofit Project Elevate aim to uplift and spotlight underrepresented groups in film and in TV. When he approached us for an opportunity in South Florida, we right away connected him with the YMCA and their Black Box Theater to bring his expertise and inspiration to a handful of young actors.
You have no idea how much this means to me and the kids in this community. Him being here and taking the time out of his busy schedule, I cannot thank him enough for thinking of us and providing his time and to give back in this way.
Okay, we're gonna do an exercise now. We're gonna go back to the top, stay looking at each other.
So in the beginning, we can start, right? We can start, taking the temperature up.
You are at the best time of your life right now to be acting. It would come to you so much easier because you haven't had a lot of the things that life can throw at us sometimes that curves us. You are important and you are serious, and what you say matters. And the more you start practicing it now, the bigger and the more complex and dynamic you will be.
Tell me, what's the question? Okay.
We got an anonymous note from a stranger telling me to come to his house at midnight.
1, 2, 3, teamwork!
Our annual Victor Victoria fundraiser at Lips is always a total blast. A night of dancing and dinner had us all come together as some great community leaders all took the stage to support us and our work.
I am so incredibly excited to be here with Neighbors for Neighbors at Lips Fort Lauderdale, raising funds to help support all of their programming. Thank you, Katie, Alexa, and team for inviting us. We're about to have a good time tonight.
I'm Susan. I'm here tonight representing the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino. We've been partners with Neighbors for Neighbors for a very long time. Neighbors for Neighbors is deeply embedded into the community, and the families that they support and the help that they give in our community is so vital for families to get through the different crises that they have. We so appreciate the work that they do in our community, and this is how we give back, by helping them raise money.
This is such an amazing organization. This is probably, I think, my 6th year participating in this event. Everybody coming out and having a great time tonight to raise funds for such an amazing cause.
The fundraising continued as we joined the Miami Marlins, and one of my personal favorite highlights of the year, our very own CEO, Katie Marr, sang the national anthem. Our partnership with the Marlins extends off the field, and as they do each year, they adopted several families for our Adopt a Family program. Each family was given gifts, some much-needed household supplies, and even tickets to the game.
This time of year is tough for a lot of families. A lot of families don't have what us more fortunate people do. So we're here at the Marlins today to brighten somebody's Christmas up a little bit. We've adopted a couple families and just giving back. That's what it's all about.
I have no words to say how I feel right now, because we are going through a very difficult situation and we need all help we can have. And I appreciate that. What all are you doing for us?
Holiday traditions are everything, like making wonderful holiday cookies, of course. Another tradition that kids got to enjoy this year was our annual costume drive for Halloween. It's called Operation Candy Corn, and our partners at Bright Star Credit Union and Summit Cuesta Montessori School served as our drop-off locations. We were there to pick up the costumes for kids in need.
Academics is one thing, but instilling in children the love of service for other people is one of the things that, the principles that we live for. So it's very important to us.
The collected costumes were then taken over to the Jack and Jill Center, where kids there and their families got to pick out their favorite costumes from a huge selection.
This means so much to our families. It's one less thing they have to do, right? Many of them are working 1 and 2 jobs, and the children have a variety of options to choose from, which is amazing for them.
My whole house was flooded. I mean, the whole entire house, from here to here. When I stepped out of my bed, water was right here on my leg. I went in the bathroom, it was just as flooded in here.
This summer, we raised money and connected nearly $1 million in resources to help victims of the flooding that occurred in Broward on April 12th. Several months later, we're still supporting those in need.
These items more likely would have been in landfills, incinerated, instead of just being put to waste or put in the hands of somebody deep in need. So over 40,000 square feet of flooring that were donated to us, and we are able to just in turn flip that right over and help those folks in need.
Super excited. Rebuilding Together is partnering with Neighbors for Neighbors and Morning Day Solutions. We have 22 pallets of flooring that are going to help flood victims from the April 12th flood in Fort Lauderdale and all throughout Broward County. So we're really excited today. They're bringing it in, we're gonna load it up here, and then we're going to begin to install it in homes that were impacted by the floods.
You know, there's no place like home for the holidays and enjoying all your decor and your ability to give. You know, our Adopt a Family program has been around for 31 years and still going strong, helping so many deserving families. A big thank you to Amazon, to Florida Blue, to BBX Capital, to Inner Miami Foundation, and to Tri-Rail for making this year's Adopt a Family one of the best yet. Tri-Rail adopted 2 families this year and invited them to their Winter Wonderland event, where they got to have their gifts delivered by Santa himself.
It's fantastic. We've had the opportunity to partner with Neighbors for Neighbors, and I understand they're helping 700 families this year, and we are privileged to be part of that. I think this is a fantastic event to continue to help Tri-Rail build as part of the community.
This is a wonderful opportunity for our Tri-Rail employees to help families in need. Neighbors for Neighbors really allows us to connect with those people. Here we're doing it in Miami-Dade and in Broward, and we're very excited about participating and having our employees participate in this event.
For the second year in a row, the students at American Heritage High School raised over $5,000 to make the holiday season merry and bright for the families they adopted.
Helping two families out during the holidays, getting them gifts, seeing their smiles on their faces, seeing all the emotion, it feels really good. I mean, I'm so happy to have done this 2 years in a row. You are able to spread so much joy to so many people, and it's just an amazing thing to do.
Everyone goes through stuff. I want to teach my students and my children that it's not always about, scooters and bikes and what's in your bank account. It's about the people you surround yourself with in life and who's really there for you when you need them at times.
"50 of our neighbors from our Adopt a Family program were invited as guests to a great event called the Magic Santa Show, hosted by the wonderful folks at All About Entertainment. Our annual Adopt a Family toy drive is big and it is fun. Our partners at the Graham Companies invited us back again to the 38th Annual Festival of Lights in Miami Lakes. There we collected a whole slew of wonderful toys that benefited the Giving Gators, a group that doesn't just focus on helping during the holidays, but focuses on helping people all year round.
We are here for the 38th Annual Festival of Lights on Main Street. It's a staple in the community, and we are thrilled to be kicking off the holidays with our Main Street merchants and the Graham Companies.
With a big thanks to the Graham Companies, as well as South Florida Ford and All My Sons Moving and Storage, the Adopt a Family Toy Drive was able to collect tons of gifts and deliver them to families across South Florida.
We are neighbors, exactly just like the name. We have to partner up together. We have to work to give back. We always find the time to be here, be present, and help those in need. That's it. That's all. That's what it's about.
Our cookies are coming right along here, and you know what else could come right along? You, along with us in our journey to help families in need. All you have to do is text the word DONATE, D-O-N-A-T-E, to the number 41444, or visit our website, neighborsforneighbors.org/donate. Every dollar makes a difference, that is for sure. And our cookies, they're gonna be wonderful, and they're for someone special. Our Adopt a Family program is a lot more than just giving gifts to a family. Our supporters who actually adopt a family get to meet them and give them the gifts in person. It is such a magical moment, and it is something that people get to cherish for a lifetime. So we are happy to say that our friends at BBX Capital, the Miami Dolphins, Florida Blue, and Inter Miami Foundation had the privilege of enjoying this experience this year.
Well, this is my first time being part of Adopt a Family event, and I'm super excited to be here. Really puts me in the right mindset for the season and brings it back to what it's really supposed to be about, just giving back and being a help to the community.
BBX Capital went all out this year and threw a massive Holiday Heroes breakfast for nearly 100 adopted families. Special appearances from Wonder Woman and Spider-Man, a balloon artist, face painters, gifts from Santa, gift cards for the families, breakfast, and so much more made this event one of the biggest and most impactful of the year.
So this is the 9th year that BBX Capital has partnered with Neighbors for Neighbors for Adopt a Family. This year alone, we have 91 families represented here to celebrate the holidays with us. I'm really proud of our family of companies. We have a Hoffman's Chocolate decorating room, and its sugar candy room, photos with Santa. We have DJs, face painting, wreath making, but most importantly, we're here today to celebrate these kids and their families.
I love the fact that we're able to work with the community and be able to partner with organizations like Neighbors for Neighbors. You know, to walk in this morning and see all of the families here and the kids smiling and laughing and having an amazing time visiting Santa, like, this is probably going to be the highlight of my Christmas season.
We want to thank BBX Capital Foundation for being our presenting sponsor for this event. For one afternoon, these families have the ability to just kind of set aside all their troubles. This is truly what connecting those in need with those who can help is all about.
The rookie class from the Miami Dolphins teamed up off the field to celebrate with the families they adopted this year. The generosity of their gifts and their time left a lasting impression on everyone. They were even treated to a special surprise by the star quarterback.
Some of the rookies got together with some of the Dolphin staff to help some of the local community out. We got a couple of families that came out so we can exchange gifts, hang out, get to spend some time together. Neighbors for Neighbors came out with us, so they supporting us and helping us, put on this event.
These guys are doing an amazing job. I'm so glad I had this experience. My kids are so lucky. I thank you guys so much. It's overwhelming. I'll never forget this in my life. I'll never ever forget this in my life. I feel amazing. I can't even put it into words. I feel like this is a dream. It's been incredible. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Florida Blue and Inter Miami Foundation hosted an event of their own at Drive Pink Stadium with food, gifts, and a whole lot of fun.
Seeing these people, how we're making their days, how happy they are, and everything, just being able to help them is like a blessing.
the least we can do. We are the newcomers, we're the new kids on the block, we're the newest sports team in South Florida. So for us, it's really important to give back to the community that kind of opened their arms and accepted us.
We are constantly looking for ways to be that much more involved in all of the community needs to achieve overall health goals. So being able to partner with multiple organizations, in this particular case, Neighbor for Neighbors and Enter Miami, to do that in such a big, festive way is something that we're excited about.
So we like to really show up where it matters, hyper locally, and partnering with organizations like Neighbor for Neighbor, who really are at the forefront and are trailblazers when it comes to working with local nonprofits. It just makes sense to partner with them in order to help our community and our families that most need it, especially during the holiday season.
Thank you so much for joining us for this year's 2023 holiday special. We want to give the biggest thank you to our partners from the very, very beginning for 31 years, CBS Miami and TV 33. Also, thank you to Berkowitz Pollock Brandt and LAN Infotech for their services and their support. From all of us at Neighbors for Neighbors, thank you so much for joining us for this year's holiday special, and thank you for your continued support and donations. Together, we are making a difference.